are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort today. Getaway day here in this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Yankees played well in the series so far, winning the first 2 in this 3-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Julian Merriweather gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
That brings up Mickey Mantle. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
First pitch on its way. Skied down the left field line. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Hey, this is the big one here, Matty. You know what, Dero? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage the last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Hit hard on the ground at third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Next, it'll be Lou Gehrig. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here it comes. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. Last.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ron Gehrig, the Louisiana-born left-hander, will get the start on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Now to the plate, here is Marcus Simeon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Jays, the second baseman,
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Simeon.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. But that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Marcus Simeon is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. The batter will be John Olerud. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
In now, Paul Molitor. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's down.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pops this one up. Stanton coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still no score. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Alfonso Soriano. And he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
A ball and a strike now. Ball and 2 strikes. And if they're going to get something close to a repeat effort out of their pitching staff in this game to the one they got yesterday, that would certainly help the cause.
No doubt about that, Matt. A combo platter, combined shutout yesterday. Hopefully they can continue to throw more zeros up in this one today.
weakly hit to third. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if a ball's going near there, too. Do not test this guy's arm.
Stepping in now, Babe Ruth, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. So interesting to see him continuing his career as a two-way player at the major league level. It's definitely always a topic of conversation around the game.
It is, Matt, because it's so rare in the day and age of specialization. Most guys at the high school or college level are asked to pick a position. You either want to pitch, you want to hit. Very rarely do you see both. It'll be interesting to see if this guy can continue to be a good two-way player.
The 2-1 home. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
No score here as we play inning number 2. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled away. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another 2-2 offering. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Sean Green, is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Green.
Now here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 1-0.
Nope, upstairs. Oh, that's good.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
That's in there, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box, Joe Carter, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Mantle calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Batting 6th, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch on the way. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So 2 down and a runner at first. And into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. To the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First delivery to him. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. Will move to the 3rd with no score. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Standing in now, Jorge Posada. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. And Posada can't make contact with that. He's behind 2 strikes. Has a look, now the pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hernandez will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Torres.
1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. First pitch coming, here it is. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Ball 2.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Third inning, no score to this point. Fly ball right down the line in left. Giving chase is Hernandez. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
The center fielder, number 7, Mantle.
Next for New York, Mickey Mantle. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. 1 left for the Yankees. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Digging in will be George Springer as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
George Springer.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
That's out.
The 1-0 delivery. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1.
No, that's down.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Stanton has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 7.
Stepping in for the Jays, Reese McGuire. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Now here's the pitch. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Up high, 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an
10.
off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
To the plate now, Marcus Simeon. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 delivery.
Nope.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gio Urshela. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
First delivery to him. He'll swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Next up, Gehrig, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Nope.
They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Three and oh now. Alfonso Soriano will be next. No walks yet. Here's the delivery.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. And a swing for him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great two-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
In the air, out to right. On the run is Green. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. So now to the plate, John Olerud. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
John Olerud.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
1 and 1. Nope.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Paul Molitor.
1 out, bases empty, and that'll bring up the Hall of Famer Paul Molitor. Now here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Up top, it's 2-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Too high. And it's 3-0. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And it's a full count to the igniter. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Molitor. Right side. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 50, John Green.
Next to bat for Toronto, Sean Green. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One and 2 to Sean Green.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it. And that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The designated hitter.
First pitch on its way. Babe Ruth is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Ruth. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ruth gets his lead at first, nobody out. Two and 0 to the Yankees left fielder. Now the 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Ready with the 3-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
Fell behind early in this one 3-0 and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Next to hit, Aaron Judge. From the belt, the pitch, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. First and second here with nobody out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. 3-2 now.
3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
So now to the plate, Jorge Posada, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Up next to the Yankees, the pitcher, Torres.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, kicks and deals.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0, center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Hit out towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, Hero, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot. Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
Into the box now, Mickey Mantle. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And Bichette's got it. The side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead this one 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for Toronto, the designated hitter, Joe Carter.
Now here's the first offering.
Nope. That's inside.
The 1-0.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 1-2. Down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Again, he sends it out of play. And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more, 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Chopped to third. And there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
No one on with 1 down. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch on the way. And that misses, ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
1 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
In now, Bo Bichette. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Down the left field line and deep, and foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail things here 2-0. Jacob Barnes takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 40, Jacob Barnes.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Gio Urshela. And now the first pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Stepping in now, Lou Gehrig. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Simeon's there. A jumping catch at second for 1. Back to first, but it's right over his head.
Well, when this play started, it all looked good. They get the lead runner, no problem, but he just doesn't make the return throw, and the hitter ends up safely at second. Not the result they were hoping for on what should have been a nice double play.
Standing in now, Alfonso Soriano, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-1 pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Bouncer up the middle. Simeon's got it. And there's out number 2.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box, Babe Ruth. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Yanks lead 1, but they're on top 2-0. George Springer the next to hit to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent today.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one yanked just foul. Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2.
2 strikes.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Fouled off. Now a high fly ball headed for the corner and left. It has the distance. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And that at-bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Next to hit is Reese McGuire, struck out in his first at-bat. a look. Now the pitch. Ball 1.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Springer on at first, nobody out. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Soriano backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Marcus Simeon.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up next to Berkeley area native Marcus Simeon. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. On his way to pitch number 100.
Counts 1-0.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 1-0 pitch. Popped him up. Gehrig has a play. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 9, John Olerud.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in John Olerud. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
One-0 count. Here it is. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. Pulled toward right center field. Here comes Mantle on for it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They're down 2-0. Number 58 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 58.
7th inning ready to roll. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Aaron Judge.
So the next to bat will be Aaron Judge. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Here's a hard-hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And they're certainly hitting the ball hard enough, just not finding any holes here. 2 away now.
Jorge Posada.
And stepping in, Jorge Posada 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
One strike.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. period, the end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
Posada behind the ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now at the plate is Paul Molitor. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The third baseman, Paul Molitor.
First delivery to him.
Ball in.
Hey, it's much easier to lay up the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
The 1-0. It's a fastball that misses. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
The right fielder, number 15, John Green.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Sean Green. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now the first pitch. Popped up. Urshela is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Joe Carter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Joe Carter, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Shoots this one over to first. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Your
Kirby
attention,
Yates
please.
has been summoned from the
Now
bullpen
pitching
as he'll
for
do
the
so
Blue
to
Jays.
start the 8th.
Number 39, Kirby Yates.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball inside.
The 1-0. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Mickey Mantle is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Gehrig.
Next up is Gio Urshela. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Now here's the first offering. Fouled off. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. But they hold a 2-0 lead. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Now here it comes. The Yanks are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Number 11, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Next, it'll be Bo Bichette. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
Ball 2.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
High and deep down the left field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 2-1 home.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's ball 4.
Now batting, center fielder, Joel.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. Aroldis Chapman is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Aroldis Chapman.
Here's George Springer, lifetime line against Chapman. He's a .333 hitter. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Chapman has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good. Bichette leads off first with one away.
Outside.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
The 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
So now to the plate, Reese McGuire. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Strike called, now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
High in the air out to center field. And Mantle makes the catch. The inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. They trail things here 2-0. Carl Edwards Jr. enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now at the plate here is Lou Gehrig. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First offering.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
The 1-1. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Another 1-2 delivery.
I got the count 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Count still full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Hard liner to center field. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And show track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
To the plate now, Alfonso Soriano. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
And that misses. 2-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A runner at first with no outs here. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Swing and a hot shot toward third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out. That's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
But you know what, you hear it all the time that the game baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
Into the box now, Babe Ruth. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Molitor shading to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw down to third is thrown away right down the left field line. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily and make it 2 runs. What's going on down there? The 1-1 home. Heading out toward shallow right. Green in pursuit, but he won't get there. It falls in. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2. Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. McGuire finds it, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and no one left. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. The Yankees are out in front, 4-0. Chad Green, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 57, Chad Green.
So striding in to start the 9th is Marcus Simeon, and they could use a spark from him here.
Marcus Simeon.
Now the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Here's the 0-2.
Nope. Ball 1.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always hitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Here now the 2-2. High chopper to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now that the first baseman, John Olerud.
Now at the plate, John Olerud. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. Ground ball left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Olerud, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Two balls and a strike now. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Up next to the blue team, The right fielder,
Mariano Rivera takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 42, Mariano Rivera.
Stepping in once again is Sean Green, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First pitch on its way. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. So 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
Okay.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Standing in now, Joe Carter, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. One and one the count to Joe Carter. Two down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And another foul ball. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. fouls this one off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off. High in the air down the right field line.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Full count now, 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
2 men are on with 2 men out. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
When you shut a team out 4-0, it kind of feels like you won like 8 or 10-0, but this one was really never out of reach. Really good pitching and great defense to help them get the win.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The New York Yankees used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Gehrig notches his 3rd win of the year as he allows just 1 hit through his 7+ innings of work. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Blue Jays, no runs on only 2 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely. So you better know.